Harry, this is Lord Potato, and this is, well, what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Zaraki Kenpachi and was neglected part 5? Now, let me mention something before I go in. Warning, you're probably gonna hear a lot of rumbling and thunder in the background. That's just because it's a somewhat thunderstorm, and also you might be able to hear rain, but I don't know. But other than that, just a fair warning. But other than that, I recorded everything in the worst fucking time. I don't really care. Rain helps me think more, I think. Yeah. He says it's very colorful. But not that point. What's it called? Subscribe to Family Sensei, Iconic What Ifs, and Obito What Ifs. Links will be in the description. Also, my second channel's there, but I don't think anyone cares until I upload more because, damn, I really have left my second channel and dead for about a week. Instead of well, this main one I do upload more on a daily basis than my second one. I should probably keep uploading in both, but hey, that's just an opinion that I'm gonna have to change for myself. But hey, other than that, so no recaps, no nothing. Let me begin before I take way too long and whatever bullshit I'm talking about. So let me begin now. Naruto. He's right now, he managed to just get away from Orochimaru. Not even get away. He just left Orochimaru there. He didn't care what Orochimaru wanted. He just didn't want Orochimaru anywhere near his, well, medium brother. Well, not medium brother. Middle brother. I mean, his middle brother is actually older than him, but yeah. This is where, well, only by 1 hour, but yeah. This is where Naruto's looking around. This is where Naruto bumped into, well, a sight that, well, he just ignored for a second until one of the sound engines almost hits him. This is where, well, the sight that he kind of saw was one hair with blonde hair and blue eyes fighting a girl with, well, I'll say, they're both girls, fighting a girl with white hair and silver eyes. And of course, this is where her teammates are actually fighting with the Kuma ninjas mostly. Because it's a sound ninja. The white hair is named Shiroi and all that. And she's from the Sound Village. While her team is fighting against the Kuma ninjas, who she is fighting against Samui. This is where, well, Naruto was just going to ignore them until one of the Sound ninjas saw this and thought it would be a good idea to attack him so he can get his attention to fight against the Kuma ninja. This is where Naruto, he just let it slide. He didn't give a shit. If they would have hit him because it was a kunai knife attached with the what's called chain, Naruto would have just dragged the man with him. He didn't care. And yes, it was a kind of a dude. Well, not a dude. It was a female that Naruto almost got hit by. This is where Naruto, he just ignored it. This is where the girl realized that Naruto just doesn't care, and I'm always about to like cut her. And this is where, well, she threw the chain again, hits Naruto in the back, kind of like hitting him in the back, managing to pierce it and get stuck there. And Naruto gets annoyed. So this is what he does. It grabs her, well, mostly grab the chain, and just pull her towards him. This is where Naruto grabs her from the neck and says, you know what, you're really pissing me off. I was just gonna ignore your team. I wasn't gonna even third party the shit of it. But since you're really pissing me off, I should really just crack your neck. This is where, when I was somewhere, this is where, well, the girl realized that she pissed off the wrong person, and it wasn't even the right person to piss off. She was going to just piss off some weakling, but no, this person she saw in the tuning, in the tuning test, in the test, like the writing test and all that. She realized that she pissed off the wrong person. This is where, well, before Naruto was able to crack her neck, a blade was about to cut his arm, and this is where Naruto lets go of her. And this is where the blade was curved, and of course Naruto just dodged the blade. This is where Naruto says, not this shit again. This is where, well, this girl is, well, her name is Shiroi, and she's like, what are you doing to my team? And, wait, where's your team? This is where Naruto says, my team is going out to get scrolls. Pretty much your fucking dumbass teammate decides to really piss me off. I would have cracked her neck. Or break her neck mostly. But I don't give a shit. Now fuck off and stop annoying me. This is where, well, a blonde haired girl tries to cut at Shiroi, and Shiroi blocked her with her own sword. This is where Naruto says, not my problem. I'm not here to fucking deal with your fucking teams. This is where Samui jumps away and she noticed the guy with spiky hair and mostly black hair, and has bells on his head. This is where, well, somebody says, I see, so you're teaming up with another team. This is where Shorai says, no, this is where she kind of hit her fucking teammate. This bitch decides to third party and grab someone else. This guy's just leaving. Somebody is like, huh? So what, you're not teams? No. Besides, why would my teammate decide to throw a fucking kunai and stab this person in the back? That's a good point. Wait a minute, that kid. He's the one with the very, very bad bloodlust that you should never mess with. And the guy who ate the fucking kunai. I didn't eat it, I just chewed on it. Fuck off. Now, this is where Naruto's trying to use the sensor to try to find where Enma's at. This is where he sees Enma's moving further away from him. Not because on purpose, it's because they're probably just finding a team or something. This is where Naruto says, damn it, he's getting out of my range. This is where Naruto's kind of getting annoyed, irritated. This is where, well, Naruto's saying, this sucks. This is where he sends for his team. He sees his team is actually close. Kind of a little bit, not that close to Enma's team, but close enough. This is where, well, he just say, that's good. If they don't change from that direction, I can still make it. This is where, well, Shorai and Samui's team jumps together to ready to fight each other again. Until this is where multiple explosion kunais appear. This is where Naruto was also caught on the crossfire because he was right now on a branch. And everything just exploded. This is where, well, what's it called? 9 people appeared. This is where, well, they say, did we get them? This is where one of them says, I think we only got, we probably even got that one with black hair spells on his head. Why does that guy looks familiar? This is where, well, one of them says, you idiot! That could have been the guy who ate the kunai. Who cares? We blew them all up to his smithereens. They all kind of talked. This is where, well, somewhere in Shirai's team says he shouldn't be talking. This is where Naruto's irritated. The explosion did hit him, and his stuff is right now kind of a little bit burnt. And this is where Naruto says, I'm going to kill you all. This is where Naruto pulls out his blade, mostly his sheath, well, his shinkai. And this is where he pulls out his blade and just swings it. This is where a huge amount of spiritual pressure, pressure becomes a like power, what's it called, slice, like a slash of power. This is where, well, Naruto just swings it and it cuts the whole fucking tree line in that area. This is where, well, the 9 people, Shirai's team and Samui's team, are right now in the sky, whiting their eyes. This is where 9 of those people, 3 of them actually got their like bodies cut in half. This is where, well, like in, what's it called, horizontal, yeah. This is where Naruto says, I missed their fucking heads. At least I cut them into half. This is where he realizes he counts 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed them all. Damn! This is where Shorai and Samui's team widen their eyes, seeing that power. Holy shit. This is where Shorai bonks her teammate again in the fucking head, saying, you idiot, you could have fucking killed us. This is where she said, I didn't know. Holy shit. She kind of gets scared. This is where, well, what's it called? The other, other kind of 6 people were from the Rain Country. Well, yeah, Rain Country. And of course, they're winding their eyes. They thought they would have not died. They widened their eyes. They're scared. They didn't see that power. Then Naruto appears right behind them using what's it called, flash step, and saying hello. This is where his teeth are just sharp. This is where Naruto slices one guy's head off. This is where the other, like, rain ninjas are kind of getting scared, throwing kunai and shurikens at Naruto. Naruto's getting hit, but Naruto just doesn't care. He rips through all of them, slashing them down, horizontal, vertical, cutting their heads off, murdering, even bite one guy's, like, arm off. This is where Naruto says, I'm going to kill you, enjoy all of you dead. This is where Naruto kills them all. This is where all of them are right now, just like bloody, very bloody. It's a bloody sight. This is where Naruto says, This is an Earth Scroll. This is a Heaven Scroll. And the team that I got rid of from there that had another Wind Scroll. Or not Wind Scroll. Heaven Scroll. I was gonna think about it. I think my team needed a Earth Scroll? Oh yeah, they need an Earth Scroll. Yeah, Heaven. This is where, well, Samuel and Shotoi's team are right now horrified because they cannot see this guy's speed. The fact that this person just swing his blade casually and just ripping through so many people. Not even ripping them, cutting them into just pieces. They're wide in their eyes. This is where Naruto looks at them. Naruto grins at them with this evil smile, just to really scare the shit out of them. This is where they get more scared. But this is where Naruto throws 2 Heaven Scrolls. This is where 2 of the Heaven Scrolls were about to hit, well, Samuel and Shiroi in the head. Which it does, it just bonks him in the head. And this is where they say, ow, what the hell? Naruto says, share with the fucking Heaven Scrolls. I don't know if you need that or whatever, but I don't give a shit. Go trade it off or something. I just need this scroll. That's where Naruto disappears. And just nothing but speed. This is where they're wide in their eye, and this is where they get kind of scared, paranoid. This is where, well, the reason why Naruto didn't kill Shiroi and Samuel's team is because they weren't really the ones to kind of target him. It was mostly, or hit him mostly. Well, it did, but Naruto just doesn't really care. It would be wasting too much time. And he needs to get to Enma. This is where, well, Naruto's getting towards Enma, but this is where a wind attack happened and he almost gets pushed away. This is where he stomps his feet on the ground, and this is where what he sees flies past him is Menma, Hinata, Kiba, Sasuke, Sakura, and Sai. They all fly past him. This is where Naruto says, what the hell? This is where a snake goes past him. He sees Orochimaru. This is where Naruto just says, you want to fuck it. He just cuts the snake in half. And this is where Orochimaru poofs and falls down to the ground saying, what the hell? He looks behind him and sees the kid. Naruto says, well, you were blocking my way. I wasn't gonna take fucking years. Now fucking move. This is where Naruto runs across the path where the snake was, but now it poofed away. Orochimaru says, that kid is dangerous. Should I kill him? No, I don't care. I don't know what he's doing to do, but I don't give a shit. This is where Orochimaru is still going after Sasuke to give him that nice curse mark. And tries to get rid of Enma's kind of seal by giving him the 5-element seal. But yeah, this is where Orochimaru is rushing. Yeah. This is where, well, he defeated Hinata, he defeated Sakura, he defeated Sai, he defeated, well, Kiba so easily. And then he just bites on Sasuke's neck, and this is where, well, Menma goes into the one-tailed cloak, and this is where, well, this is where Orochimaru still overpowers him and gives him that 5-element seal and say, goodbye, you loser. Now, Sasuke, you will be seeking out me for power. Seek me out for power. This is where Orochimaru just goes away, but yeah. This is where Naruto, he finds, well, finally his team about to fight, well, not fight Enma's team, Enma's team is about to fight his team. This is where Naruto, he jumps down, smashes the ground right in front of Enma, and of course, this is where Naruto says, hey, brother. This is where Enma says, Kenpachi? This is where, well, Naruto also says, hey. This is where, well, they kind of just hug each other because they haven't seen each other in such a long time. And of course, this is where Darkness Ninjas kind of thinks this is kind of adorable. Even, what's it called, Esdeath? But at the same time, it's kind of scary. Knowing how powerful this person is that's next to Menma. Or not Menma, Enma. This is where, well, Enma says, so, wait, are you here to give me back my blade? My blade? This is where, well, Naruto says, no, I forgot. This is where Enma says, you can't just be forgetting things. This is where Naruto says, I'm just kidding. This is where Naruto grabs his arm, kind of puts blood on a seal, and this is where it poofed out a purple blade. This blade is kind of having gold and purple on it. The handle is purple, kind of, wait, let me remember. So this is the sword that, Enma has, that Naruto gave him. It's purple in the handle. It has kind of gold rings a little bit. It's gold and the, top of that. It has golden railing. Well, not railing, the garb or whatever. And this is where it's purple. It has that red. Yeah, it's gold. Yeah, mostly. Yeah, you get the point. when Emma sees this blade, he grabs in an instant and says, "So beautiful." Because where, well, Estef is seeing the blade, and for some reason she's getting a weird vibe from it. She doesn't know why. She knows bugs are kind of getting creeped out from the sword, because the sword is right now erupting aura. And this is where, when Enma kind of unsheathed the blade, this is where the blade, like, sends power into Enma, and this is where Enma's power, well, kind of comes back. When I mean comes back, I mean something awoken inside him. Something that was there a long time ago, but he died and then came back alive. This is where, Emma's eyes becomes, darker purple and has a slit. This is where, Emma's face, his eyes just become that, and a crown of flames appeared. Blue flames, a crown. And this is where Emma has horns on top of his head. This is where Emma's like, what the hell happened? Huh? This is where, Naruto says, I think you awoken something, bro. This is where Emma says, really? Huh. This is where Naruto says, you should probably swing your blade or something. This is where Emma does, he adds, his own power. This is where Kurama's seeing the flow of power into the sword, and it flows so much easier than when, Emma tries to use, like, a random sword. Every time, let me go into a flashback. Emma did try to learn how to use Kenjutsu, and using his kind of special ability of, like, these purple flames, or kind of hell flames, mostly. Every time he tried to add it into, like, a chakra metal sword or just a normal sword, they both melted in an instant. It's like if Emma tried to use any other blade, it would just burn in an instant. This is where when he adds his health flames that are actually purple into this sword, they actually become purple flames into the sword and actually doesn't melt. This is where Emma's saying, "Hey, it worked." This is where Shino next to say, "Wait, what do you mean it worked?" Emma says, any sword that I use and add my power in it, always melted the blade, even if it was chakra metal. So I'm surprised the sword actually contains to be able to use my sword's flames. This is where Emma swings his blade like vertical, and this is where a slash of like purple flames swings out from the sword and cuts multiple trees. This is where also burning them in an instant. This is where Naruto smiles and says, "Damn, bro. I didn't know you were that brutal to nature." This is where, Enma says, "Huh? Oh, damn. I forgot how powerful and potent these flames are. Sorry. I haven't really trained, and I'm really excited to actually learn more Kenjutsu from, the fox." This is where, Naruto nodded. This is where Estef says, "You idiot." This is where Shino says, "Fox." This is where, Enma says, "Fuck." This is where Naruto says, yeah, a fox. There's a old man called named Fox Jack the Duck." This is where Enma says, "That's an even terrible name." This is where Shino says, "I see. So a man named Jack Duck the Fox is training Emma?" Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is where, he says, "Okay." This is where, Shino kind of believes it, but at the same time, he doesn't know if he wants to believe it or not. Because he just sees that this is, Emma's brother, youngest brother. He's trying to remember, did Emma always have a younger brother? Until he realized that this is Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. Also known as Zaraki Kenpachi. Now, this is where Shino then realized, wait, you're Naruto, aren't you? This is where Kenpachi narrowed his eyes at Shino. And this is where Enma widened his eyes. Now that Shino knows who it is, it's kind of terrible. This is where Shino says, "It's fine. I really don't mind your presence here, Naruto. Besides, I don't really hate you or anything, if that's what you're wondering. Like I said, I don't really hate people that are loud. Well, I do hate them, but I'm friends with your brother because he's quiet and also understands me. And I can understand your pain because you're probably, if you were still in the village, you would still be kind of treated differently. I'm treated the same like that." This is where, Naruto sighs and says, "That is true. I guess you understand, Aburame." This is where they are all nodded. This is where Estef sighs and says, "Phew. that he would kind of be like Emma or anything like that. That's where Emma is still his crown. I should mention it might be blue flames, but I changed it to purple flames when he swing his sword. This is where Emma is saying, "Oh, this is gonna be really cool when I actually learn how to use it." This is where Naruto says you should probably like cover it up, and also I'll teach you how to seal it inside of you because it's bad enough if you show it off because Minato and Makata might be able to take it or something. This is where Enma nodded. This is where Naruto does the sealing ray onto Enma's skin, and this is where Enma has a like jacket. I should mention he has a jacket like a coat on, so no one can actually see his hands. This is where Naruto puts the sealing ray. This is where under like near his like elbow, but underneath it, not underneath it, like near his arm mostly, and puts the sealing ray. And this is where Naruto says, "There, you can now seal things." This is where Enma says, "How do I do that?" This is where Naruto says, "Really? You're the oldest one. How the hell do you not know?" This is where Enma says, "I do know. I just wanted to make sure if you knew. I'm the one that made the sealing array." That's where Enma's eyes think. This is where Naruto just says, "You will do." So this is where Enma says, "Right." He seals the blade inside it, and of course this is where Naruto says, "Okay, Enma, do you have already Earth Scroll or Heaven Scroll?" This is where Enma says, "I had a Earth Scroll and I need a Heaven Scroll." This is where Naruto says, maybe we should. This is where a team appears and says, "Give us your scroll or die." This is where Enma he pulls out his blade and unsheathes it and burns him alive. This is where Naruto says, "Well, good reaction there." This is where Enma says, "Of course, I'm gonna love using this blade against anyone." This is where Naruto says, "So who's your girlfriend?" This is where Enma says, what do you mean? Huh?" This is where Estef says, we're not. This is where Naruto says, "Oh, come on, you don't need to be so shy. I'm just the youngest brother. I don't know what I'm doing half the time." This is where Enma says, "You know what you're doing, you bastard." This is where Naruto says, "No, I don't." This is where Estef says, where? This is where Naruto says, "But I'm just kidding. I really don't care." Hey, they have a heaven scroll. This is where Enma says, "Good. Now we can go to the tower." So wait, Naruto, how long are you gonna stay in the village? Until the final Chunin exam. On there, this is where I'll tell you the plan later, because I don't trust the force that much. But I'll tell you the plan later. Besides, you have been getting my messages from the different birds that I sent you. Yeah. Why are they different every time? Well, the problem is why they're different is because I don't want the Konohana ninjas to get suspicious and sending the same bird. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is where Naruto says. You understand, right? Yeah, I do. Good. Well, let's just go now to the tower. But this is where I'm gonna leave it off because I have to go somewhere, and I know it's very short, but I have to go somewhere. So yeah, bye, potato, and bye. So yeah, good night, or good morning, good night, whatever. I'm gonna upload this. I don't know when, and yeah, bye.